withdrawal. Good evening. This is BelGeode, and we are back with some DCS. That's Digital Combat Simulator. Okay, so tonight we reach the thrilling climax of our little campaign against the Georgian-Turkish Alliance of Terror. This one is called Death of Sukhumi. The original mission was part of Flaming Cliffs 3's mission package. I've modified it, of course, to fit it into our story, and we're going to be flying it as Chernyy Rossii, the Black Russian. So, we've already taken Gudada. That was what the last two videos were about, and we've got that pretty secure. And right about now, the Turks have decided to station the last of their Vandal Squad planes at Sukhumi. So this is basically a last-ditch effort for them to try and fight back at us. What we're going to do is we're going to destroy the airport totally. We're going to be taking part in a strike package to destroy Sukhumi-Babushara Airbase. The strike will consist of strike aircraft, no surprise there, suppression of enemy air defenses or SEAD flights, and escort flights. We are going to be assigned to a multi-role task of protecting the strike from any hostile fighters and destroying 3 transport aircraft believed to be parked on the ramp. When at waypoint 1, we're going to open the radio menu and select Other to push the entire strike package to the target. That's pretty important because if I do not do that, all of those strike planes that you see listed below, they're basically going to be circling waypoint 1 forever. We don't want that. There's work to be done. So let's take a look at our tasks real quick here. Of course, we're going to destroy the 3 C-130s parked on the ramp. I've given allowance if the strikers have extra bombs and want to hook a brother up, they can actually help us out there. We'll also be tasked to do a fighter sweep of any airborne Vandal Squad fighters before the strike packages make it to Sukhumi. Of course, we will have Su-27s on station doing a combat air patrol, so they will help us out with that too. Now, here's the other important bit. Once the package is delivered, we're going to remain in the area to provide air cover for Spetsnaz as they destroy the remainder of the Turkish air wing. As I stated, the Turks have placed pretty much all of Vandal Squad at Sukhumi. This is their line in the sand. Now all we have to do is knock down their sandcastles. So here we are back on the Admiral Kuznetsov. Before I actually turn the power on, just to forewarn you, there will be a lot of radio chatter in this one. Do not be too surprised if the radio chatter glitches out because so many people are trying to say so many things all at one time. I tried to program it as best as I could to reduce the amount of chatter that happens. I don't think I was very successful though. But here we go. We'll go ahead and get started. AWACS should be on station, so you'll be hearing him a lot. And let's get our lights on. There we go. Turn on the landing lights while we're at it, because I forgot that the last time. Okay, let's get clearance to start up. Request startup. Okay, engine 1. Engine 2. While those are spooling up, we'll go ahead and drop our flaps and request permission to take off.
110. Взлет. 1-1-0. Взлет по готовности. Отход по схеме на 300 подавление. 7-6-0,2-1.
And now would be a good time to close the canopy while we're at it.
110. Первый. Обнаружена цель. 1, 2, 4. Удаление 210 на 10 тысяч. Дистанция не меняется.
While we're getting up to speed, let's go ahead and look at the map real quick here. That way we can see what we're dealing with. Let me zoom out. This is us on the carrier. We've got the SAR Helo actually located on the cruiser next to the carrier. That's ready to go just in case Boris and Ivan go in a drink, or actually in case I go in a drink. We've got our Su-27s on cap flying south of Sochi. Sochi, of course, has standard air defenses, so if the enemy decides they want to try something, we got that covered. Here's our strike package. They're all taking off now from Makop, and they're going to head out here to waypoint 1 and wait for our signal. We've got a tanker here. We've got AWACS here with a couple Su-27 escorts. Okay, thank you. You can shut up now, thank you. Okay, Gudada. You can see we've got a pretty strong hold on that place. There is also going to be the Spetsnaz helo launching from this area. If you look real close where it says you, and you, those are the 3 helicopters that we used in the last mission. They're just kind of chilling there with their Spetsnaz guys. There's going to be another helicopter that'll spawn there to take out these guys that are currently hiding in the suburbs around Sukhumi-Babushara Airport. So let's take a look at them real quick here. There's our guys. We've got a 3-man unit there with a bunch of demolition charges, so they're going to make their way to the airport and essentially wipe out the planes that are just kind of chilling there. Let's see if we can locate them real quick. I think I see them right now. Okay, those 4 F-16s in the front, those are going to be active. And these 6 back here, that's our Spetsnaz targets. They're going to go over there and try and blow those suckers up. These are our targets. These are the C-130s, and as you can see, they are flying British colors. Why, I have no idea, but we're just going to work that into our story as well. This airport is pretty good when it comes to air defenses. There are SAMs, there are AAAs, there is pretty much everything that you could think of to protect it.
Обнаружена цель. 126. Удаление 160.
Alright, so looks like the engines are good to go, so let's go ahead and spool this sucker up. And we will get out of here. Alright, Ivan, you ready? Ivan looks ready. Boris, how you doing back there? You ready? No swimming this time. I'm gonna have to change his call sign to scuba tank. Okay, here we go. We're up.
Minimum speed. Minimum speed.
And I'm going to wait for flaps up till we get a little bit more speed. Here we go. Flaps up. There's number 11. That's Ivan. And number 12. This will be Boris. Alright, Boris. Feel free to come up here anytime, buddy. Anytime. There he goes. Good deal. Thank you, Mr. Boris. Okay, so we're back in the cockpit. I've got the autopilot engaged to take me to waypoint 1. Once we get to waypoint 1, like I said, I'm going to be pushing the entire strike package. You can already start to see little pluses on the screen. Those pluses indicate where my friendly planes are. So we've got the runway bomber coming in from the north, and we've got the rest of the strike package coming in from Makop. Now, I do recall seeing some Vandal squad in the air, so let's see if we can keep an eye on those guys here, figure out what they're up to. There are currently 3 of them, indicating to me that one got shot down, and it looks like this guy might be getting shot down as well. Oh, sucks to be you, son. Sucks to be you. And then there were 2. This guy's flirting with disaster. Look at that. He's flying right over Gudada where I've got a whole bunch of surface-to-air missiles. Wow. Seriously, dude? Seriously. You, my friend, get the Darwin Award of the Year. I can't even hate on you. It takes balls to do something like that. Look at that missile going past him. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Okay, so we've got the Su-27s. Is this guy going to be able to dodge in time? Hey, it's the Ukrainians, too. Oh, hell yeah. He's all over this. I am not quite sure what's going on up ahead, but you know what? I'll deal with it. I'm going to turn the RWR down. Okay, everybody's on station.
Первый. Обнаружена цель. 119. Удаление 120. На 3000. Дистанция не меняется.
Alright, we're going to hold these guys back for just a touch here because I am really curious to see what is going on with these fighters. Looks like all the action's over here. Okay, flight, turn on your radar, please.
Звено, включить излучение.
Второй. Включил излучение. 110. Первый. Обнаружена цель. 1, 2, 3. Удаление.
Is this our guys?
На
That might be them.
Дистанция не меняется.
Yeah, that's our guys. Okay, I don't want you guys. I'm looking for our enemies. Oh, wait. Is that one? Zoom a little further out here.
110. Первый. Обнаружена цель. 1, 2, 0. Удаление.
Okay, flight, turn on your jammers, please.
Звено, включить рэп.
Второй. Включил САП.
Ivan's got his on. I don't think Boris has a jammer. Alright, here's a target. Come on, baby. Lock. Give me a lock. What in the hell? Give me a lock. There we go. We got a lock. Wait, is there only this one guy left? Oh no, there's two of them.
Второй. Обнаружена цель. 1, 1, 7. Удаление 6, 0.
And from the looks of it, they took out...
1, 2, 2. Удаление 6, 0.
Okay, cool beans. We got contact. We have contact. Let's ram this down their throats. I will take the first shot. If the first shot is not successful, we'll have Ivan go in for the second. Boris, I want you on my wing at all times. Just stay close, buddy. Just stay close. Alright, he's got me on lock. Here we go, Fox 1. What's it gonna be, buddy? What's it gonna be? You doing some fancy aerobatics here? I'm just gonna stay on you like glue. Oh, that's a boom flower. He's out. He's out. Thanks for playing. Okay, where's our other guy? Is he still up? Yes, he is, and he's going after the tanker. No bueno. No bueno. Okay, I see him. We're gonna have to get up close and personal with him, kind of like he's getting up close and personal with our tanker.
12 часов.
Okay, Ivan. I want you to take this guy out.
Второму, атакуй воздушные цели.
Второй. Не подтверждаю.
What do you mean negative? Don't give me that. Oh shit.
Второй. Облучение 12 часов.
He is firing a heat-seeking missile. I'm out of here. Okay, we're all good. We're all good. Almost thought he had us there. Oh, you son of a bitch. This is what I hate about Falcons. They're so freaking fast. And he's trying to flank us. going after the tanker again. Okay, you know what? I'm done playing around with you, buddy. Done, done, done. D-U-N, done! Your ass is mine. Alright, let's go heat seeker. Uh-huh. Yeah, you just keep doing that. You just keep doing that, son. I got you. I got you. And if I miss, my wingman won't. Yeah, I thought as much you were going to go underneath me, so guess what? I'm going to beat you to the punch. Fox 2! Oh, yeah! Oh, okay. Well, here we go again. Fox 2.
Minimum speed.
And I'm stalling. Did I get him? Did I get him? I got him! That's a boom flower, baby. That's a boom flower, even though I can barely see it.
Minimum speed.
Woo! Alright, good deal. Good deal. Now we can calm down a little bit. Hey, look, it's Sochi. Okay, so there's me. Tanker looks no worse for wear, I think. There's Ivan. There's Boris. There's our first seed plane. There's all 4 seed planes. There's our strikers. There's our Ukrainian SUs. This would be our runway bomber. And there's our tanker. Wow, he got shot up, but he is still airborne. Holy crap, he's missing a radar. His radome is non-existent. It looks like he's going to be landing. Alright, so there's our entire strike package. And looks like the other tanker just launched from Makop, so this is cool. We're probably going to need him on the way back. Let's see what's going on over here. Uh-huh, as I suspected. As I suspected. Vandal Squad's last 4 active planes are taking off. Okay, well. Flight 231. Oh, 231. That's our runway attacker. Okay, I know who that is now. Did I push all of these guys out? Crap, no I did not. Okay, push strike package, let's do this. Incoming radio spam. Okay, we are about to pass Gudata. Yeah, look at that. They're all stacked up over here.
114. Работу закончил. 2 на 7000.
Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to orbit around Gudata here because we have to wait for the rest of that strike package. We can't do anything to this airport until they take out the enemy air defenses. So, all these AAA, they're all over the place. This early warning radar here, this surface-to-air missile, all of that stuff needs to go bye-bye. So here's how it's going to work. We will orbit around Gudata, wait for these suckers to take off, by which time the Su-27s are going to be pretty close to our location, because those guys are going to be the fastest of the bunch. And once they get here, between the 5 of us, I believe it is, we'll go ahead and take these fighters down. That'll give the rest of the package enough time to get here to Gudata and then get past us to take out the air defenses. So from the looks of it, our little icons are close to Gudata, so I'm going to hang a left right now. Here we go, hang in a left.
114. Прошел ППМ-3 на 7000. 115. Прошел ППМ-3 на 7000. 201. Прошел ППМ-3 на 4500.
I love how they all have to call out that they're leaving the push point. Every single one of them. We're leaving. Oh, yeah, we're leaving too. Oh, we're leaving. I just gave a blanket order. I know you're all leaving. You don't have to tell me.
107. Прошел ППМ-4 на 8000.
Alright, 157. That's the Ukrainians. I do want to hear from them because I need to find out when they're pretty close to me so that we can start this attack. Okay, what do we have going on here? Mi-8 MTV. That's our Spetsnaz helo. Okay, that's the helicopter that's going to be recovering our Spetsnaz boys. So I'm kind of expecting them to be taxiing. I set them up to start from the ramp, so I knew it would take them a while before they get airborne, which is fine, because it's going to take us a while to take out the enemy air defenses before they can actually get on the airbase and destroy what they need to destroy. Alright, let's do a quick sweep of the skies here. I'm going to head a little bit north. Boris, Ivan, where are you guys? Oh, you're like behind me. Okay, that's fine. I'm debating whether or not I should send them to the tanker now or later. I hope this decision doesn't come back to haunt me, though. Alright, where are our strike package? There's the tanker, the one that just landed. Okay, here come the fighters, and looks like everybody else is getting lined up. We've also got the tanker that's pretty much going to be flying around Sochi. We're really not going to have time for Boris and Ivan to go stop and top off their tanks. So, we will hang out here until I get a visual of the Su-27, the Ukrainians.
7. Работа по 2. Получение 7 часов 03.
Spike at 7 o'clock. Okay, maybe that's not going to work exactly as planned. It looks like Vandal squad is starting to take off. So we're going to want to do something about that. Okay, let's turn this back on. And zoom out to about, we'll go with 50 kilometers.
2. Облучение 12 часов.
Okay, thank you for that information, Ivan. Just stay frosty, man. Just stay frosty. If you look at where my little box is, that's pretty much the approximate location of Sukhumi.
106. Удаление 6-0.
Okay, thank you, Ivan. That is 106 for 60.
2. Обнаружена цель 109. Удаление 6-0.
Alright, I think I see him. I don't have him on my radar yet, or at least not the one on the HUD, but I see him on the radar to the right.
Обнаружена цель 110. Удаление
There he is.
6-0. 2. Облучение 12 часов.
They're flying pretty close together, too. Huh. Alright, let's see if we can grab the first guy. Can I not grab the first guy? Or are they flying as a two-ship? Oh, I can't separate them. They're flying too close together. Where's our Ukrainians? Are they still behind us? They are way behind us. Okay. I got a lock on one.
2. Обнаружена цель 111. Удаление 4-5.
I'm trying to hold out for as long as I possibly can to see if the Ukrainians actually show up. Where are they? There they are. We don't want to have to turn around on this.
Пуск ракеты. 12 часов.
Okay, they are engaging, and so are we.
Второй. Выполняю оборонительный маневр.
Okay, well, let's get with it.
Звену. Атакуй воздушные цели.
Holy crap, all of the missiles.
110-й.
Okay, I'm not so worried about the overseas, I'm more worried about the missiles.
На 1000. Дистанция не меняется. Первый. Обнаружена цель. 138. Удаление 12. На
Alright, Fox 2.
100. Дистанция не меняется. Первый. Цель рядом. 110. Первый. Цель
Did I
рядом.
get him? I got him! Nice! We are merged. Merged is never good.
Второй. Облучение земли.
Fox 2.
Второй.
Oh, I can't
Облучение
Fox,
земли.
I'm out of range.
11 часов.
Okay, here we go. Fox 1.
Наблюдаю воздушную цель. 2 часа. Второй. Наблюдаю воздушную цель. 12 часов. Второй. Наблюдаю воздушную
Come on, we gotta hold them off just a little bit till the Ukrainians get here. Okay, I got one. There's another one over there, and there's one here that I'm trying to track right now. Where's number 4? Or did we down him already? I'm not even sure if we did. Okay, here we go. Fox 1.
107. Работаю по воздушной цели. От ориентира 1, 2, 4. Облучение земли. 11 часов. На 10 708.
There we go. That's a boom flower right there. He's out. He's out. Where's that other guy? Hey, it's the Ukrainians. About time you guys showed up.
107. Работаю по воздушной цели. От
I think that's it.
1, 2, 0. Удаление 60.
Well.
На 6 107. Сбил противника.
Oh, the radio chatter is starting to come in. Looks like the Ukrainians splashed one. So that was the one that I was missing. What the? Boris, why are you ejecting? Oh, son of a bitch. Are you guys out of fuel already? Yep, there goes Boris. He's out.
110-й. Первый. Обнаружена новая цель.
Okay, Ivan. Boris has decided to go for another swim, so why don't you go to the tanker?
Второму. Следуй заправщику.
I need at least one of you with me when we attack this airport. Of course, he's bingo fuel too, so he's going to be ejecting relatively soon. In the meantime, I'm going to hang out here by Gudada. I'm not moving in until our strikers have taken down those air defenses. Let's go ahead and initiate the autopilot. Ah, look at that airport. We did a number on that sucker the other day. Looks like they managed to repair in good time. The ammo dump is starting to look fine again. Okay, there's Ivan. He's low on gas, but he's heading out to the tanker. Come to think of it, where is that tanker? Oh, he's over here. Okay, yeah, that should be fine. Alright, what do we have here? This is the start of our seed flight. And you are the other half of our seed flight. Which means you guys should be our strikers. That would be 157 and 158. That's the Ukrainians. And that's, of course, Ivan. Can't believe Boris didn't warn me that he was like low on gas or something. Jeez. Okay, so they've pretty much lost their air cover. They don't have enough pilots to kit out these 6 F-16s that are down here. So essentially what's going to happen is Spetsnaz is going to go in there and do what they got to do. And so it begins. We've got anti-radiation missiles in the air. Let's see if these guys will actually hit. They're first going to take out the early warning radar, and then of course the SAMs themselves. Looks like there might be multiple missiles in the air. Yep. That's a wicked looking missile, I don't mind saying. Oh, this one's going for the SAM. What's the verdict? Boom, flower! Sweet! There's another one. Alright. So, both of those SAMs are out. Let's check the map. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to try and catch up with Ivan. So I'm just going to point my plane in his direction here. And we'll take a look at what's going on over at the airbase. Wow, these guys are doing a great job. What do we have here? One more AAA, one radar site. The rest are all soldiers, plus those 3 cargo planes, and of course, Vandal Squad's remaining fighters. Alright, I'm going to focus on Spetsnaz here, since they've got a great ringside seat. And then when they start moving in, we'll follow their progress. Meanwhile, back at the tanker, get it, Ivan, get it! Oh, you want some of that tasty fuel. Good deal. Okay, Tiger Squad, this is Spetsnaz demo team. We are moving to the airport to complete our mission. Please cover us. You got plenty of cover, buddy. 157 is RTB. Okay, thank you, Ukrainians. You guys did an excellent job as always. If you need something blown out of the sky, call the Ukrainians. They don't mess around. And here's our boys, the heroes of the hour, going in to destroy those F-16s. Good luck, boys. We'll be there momentarily to cover you. Alright, I believe that is Gudada, so we don't want to go there. We want to go straight. How am I doing on gas? I hope I'm not going to need to try my luck with refueling. What is that? 3,700... What is that? Kilograms? Yeah, I think it's kilograms. Could be liters, I don't know. But something that big? Yeah, it's probably kilograms. Somebody out there in the viewing audience can correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, Ivan, what's your status on your refueling there, buddy? Because I'm going to need you to help me with this ground attack run. Ivan is still taking gas. Where is he? Oh, he's over by Gudada. Alright, hurry it up, buddy. Hurry it up. I know gas is cheap, but, you know, you don't have to spend all day doing that. I'm going to start losing a little bit of altitude here in preparation for my rockets run. Let's see, what do we have going on here? There's still a bunch of infantry there that I think Spetsnaz is about to get up close and personal with. Their helo should have already taken off by now. Wait, was that it back there? Yeah, that might be it. Okay, we got Sukhumi dead ahead. It's about to happen, people. It is about to happen. Let's check in with Spetsnaz real quick. They are at the airport and heading to their intended targets. Woot! Alright, boys, do your thing. Do your thing. Blow those aircraft sky high, if you please. And we've got strikers inbound. I'm checking to see if they've actually launched any bombs or missiles, and it does not look like they have, so they're not quite lined up. I've got a little bit more of a speed advantage over these guys, so I'm going to go ahead and start my run. I believe I need to go straight ahead. Yeah, right about there. Straighten up. I've got the air brakes out. Alright, thank you, Ivan. You can catch up with me in a minute. Okay, just a little bit more. A little bit more. Here we go. And pull up. Didn't want to get target fixation on that one. That would have been really, really bad. Oh, Spetsnaz is currently engaging the enemy. Good work, boys. And looks like we got something over there. I'm not quite sure. Is that one of the C-130s? Might be. Let's check the map. Yeah, pretty much destroyed one. There's still two more left, and there's still a bunch of guys. Ivan, how far away are you? Oh, you're not that far, buddy. You're not that far. Alright, I'm going to hold off. I was going to tell him to begin an attack run, but I think I'll hold off for now. We'll wait till he gets a little bit closer. In the meantime, I'm going to switch to guns. That's about all the munitions I've got left. That and one heat seeker. Oh, my strikers are incoming. They will most likely help us out as far as those C-130s go. Meantime, I just kind of want to make sure that these Spetsnaz guys actually survive this assault. Okay, autopilot has been engaged. Let's overfly the target zone. There's Spetsnaz. Looks like they're still holding position, so either they're planting charges or they're still engaged in an assault on the enemy. It's hard to tell from here. Yeah, I really can't tell. Looks like we got one C-130, but I missed the other two. Okay. Flight, engage, mission, and rejoin.
Звену. Работа по плану и сбор.
Oh, wait, what am I thinking here? What the hell am I thinking? Ivan does not have any air-to-ground munitions. He's no use to me here. Ivan, head back home. It's
Звену.
Boris that I
Возврат на
needed.
базу.
Boris is already swimming back to shore.
Второй. Возврат на точку.
Okay, so it looks like I'm going to wait for the good graces of these strikers to actually go in there and take out my targets for me. Or Spetsnaz, depending on who can actually get it done first. Damn it. So yeah, I forgot about that. Because I lost Boris, Boris was the other plane that had the air-to-ground stuff on. So without Boris, I lose the capability of carrying out another ground strike. Okay. Well, maybe they will hook a brother up. From the looks of it, looks like a bomb took out one of the C-130s anyway. And look at that. The terminal is burning. Are there any more bombs incoming? No, there are not. Alright, judging from the fact that these guys are running their little asses off, I'm thinking they have placed charges on the planes. Yep, look at, they are headed to their LZ. I'm sure they did an excellent job. They're Spetsnaz after all. I love how the RPG dude's in front like, oh, nope, nope, they ain't getting me. They can get you two guys, but they ain't getting me. Must be part Jamaican, part Russian. He's a Jamarus.
201. Прошел ППМ-7 на 400 полсотни.
Now, where is their helicopter, too? That's the other question. Wow, look at that terminal burn. That's just awesome. That's just goodness right there. There's still one more C-130. I need that sucker taken down. Any bombs in the air? Nope. Oh, I'm sure they'll be coming in to bomb it. Meanwhile, let's check in on Ivan. Ivan is headed back to base. Are you kidding me? He only launched... He didn't launch any missiles at all. Are you... Wow! So Boris did all the work. Wow, Ivan. I'm kind of disappointed in you this run. Alright, what's going on with Spetsnaz here? I thought you guys were blowing that up. What's the deal here? There we go! Holy hell in a handbasket! Spetsnaz, mission accomplished. As you say, boom flower! I love it. Mission success. Your primary targets have been destroyed. Secondary tasking, you will loiter in the area until our Spetsnaz demolition squad has been recovered. Then you may RTB. Okay, well, I'm thinking that I need to pay more attention to what's going on in the cockpit. Because clearly, flying into the ground is a bad thing. Alright, so nicely done. Nicely done. Oh, we got another bomb incoming. Where is this guy headed? Ooh, that's about to take out that whole big group of vehicles over there, I imagine. Fuel trucks and all of that crap. Because remember, this is not a capture, this is a destroy. So pretty much everything that is floating around there is going to end up dying. And what in the hell is that? Oh shit. There's a vehicle incoming. Okay. Where is this guy going? What is on his mind? I don't think I can hit him from here. Yeah, that's suicide. But there is definitely a vehicle closing in on these guys. That is no bueno. Where is their helicopter? And here comes our Spetsnaz helo. Woot! About bloody well timed. These guys are like waiting forever here. Actually, how are the guys doing? They're still kind of chilling there. They should be fine. Okay, where in the hell is that guy? I know he's around there somewhere. There he is. I don't know if I can hit him from here. Pretty sure he's on the road, though. Yeah, there he is. Come on, baby, come on.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull
Holy crap, did I make it?
Overgy. Overgy.
Oh, that was too close. That was way too close. Now that is what you call target fixation. That is bad. Do not do that. That is a good way to get your ass killed. And I don't even think I hit him. No, he's still alive. Damn it. Alright, let's see if I can go again. See, the problem is lining up my shots.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Yeah, hitting him is going to be very difficult. I do have some bullets left. I might need to wait till he actually parks to try and hit him, because trying to hit a moving target like this without any kind of bombs or missiles, yeah, it's just not going to work. Although Spetsnaz is the best of the best, they might be able to defend themselves. Still, though, I'd kind of like to help them out. Man, look at that airport. That airport is messed up. Okay, where's our guy? He's around there somewhere.
Pull up. Pull up.
And that's it for bullets.
Pull up. Pull
Okay, that was a fail. I've only got one heat-seeking missile, and I can't throw that at him. Well, it's a good thing this guy's loaded for bear, because I could not do a damn thing against that armor, so I'm hoping that he can. Or maybe he'll just go in there, pick up Spetsnaz, and get them the hell out of there. Either way is good with me. As long as these guys get out of here. I'm running low on gas, so I don't have much of a choice. I'm going to need to head home. They should be alright now. Let's check in with the Spetsnaz boys.
Прошел по ПМ-7 на 7000.
Wow, look at this place. Holy crap. Alright, our boys should be right down there. There they are. Very nice, very nice. Good deal. We'll Spetsnaz boys are up and out. And I've got 192 kilometers to go to get to my destination. Yeah, this is going to be a long return flight. Speaking of which, well, there's Ivan. Alright, we'll check in with him momentarily. In the meantime, we're just going to fly back to base here. Okay, he's got his tail hook down, got his flaps down, his gear down. That is a pretty horrible approach, but let's go to the carrier view and see if he can actually pull it off. Come on, Ivan. I believe in you. Alright, there he is out there. Normally the carrier is supposed to be moving whenever you try to land, but from the looks of it, looks like he might actually have this puppy in the bag, which is good. Alrighty, Crazy Ivan, you are at 3/4 of a mile. Call the ball.
Roger. Ivan has the ball.
And here he comes. Nice landing. That would be a trap. Very good, very good. 2-wire trap. Nice, nice. Okay, get off my deck so that I can land. I'd appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, so Spetsnaz is on their way home. And so am I. Okay, landing cycle has begun. So, let's get the tail hook down. Put the flaps down. I think flaps are already down. Yeah, we're good to go there. Gear down. And gear is 3 down and locked. Looks to me like we are lined up. Let's take a look from the carrier's point of view and see if we can see ourselves. That unearthly racket is, of course, Ivan, his ground power unit. And yep, there we are. I am coming in. Okay. Let me make sure that my landing lights are in fact on. Yep, landing lights are on. Go ahead and put these lights on, the nav lights. Look at all those sailboats over there too. That is so cool. That is the one thing I absolutely love about this game, is the fact that the developers put all those details in there. These little sailboats. If we were closer to the beach, you would see sunbathers and sun umbrellas and whatnot. That is so cool. Alright, but gotta keep to the task at hand here. It ain't over until this sucker is on the deck. Alright, how are we doing here? I'm gonna zoom in, that way I can see the HUD a little bit better. Okay, I'm coming in kind of fast. I'm gonna want to pull it back some here. Okay, there we go, there we go. Now, as always, I've got the autopilot to line me up, and then when I get a bit closer, I'll go ahead and take off the autopilot and just come in manually. Got about 450 meters to go. Let's take a look from the carrier one more time, just to make sure everything's lined up. Yep, landing signal officer says things look good. Okay, let's see if I can do this in one shot. Last time I tried this, I had to wave off twice, which is no bueno. Now the real question is going to be, can I land dead center and not hit Ivan off to the right? I hate when they park the AI at the back of the carrier like that. There's so many other parking spots that they could have had Ivan park in, but no, he's going to be right there next to where I need to land. With his wings unfolded, no less. Look at that crap. Oh, nice. There's my mission accomplished message. Well done, Major. You and Tiger Squadron have earned some R&R. Now let's get out of here. Full speed ahead. Alright, well, you work on that full speed ahead business. I still gotta land this sucker. Okay, I'm coming up off the throttle. I'm gonna bring this bad girl home. Come on, baby, come on. And... trap! Woot! That's what I'm talking about, right there. Cool beans. Look at that. That is a textbook landing. Alright, so doing my after landing ritual. Tail hook up. Flaps up. Wings fold. And we'll go ahead and get to our official parking spot. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so you should be seeing the final tally popping up. From the looks of it, I have taken out 4 planes. Ivan and Boris were no joy on any of the targets, but the Ukrainians were definitely holding their own. Like I said, if you want to get something done right, send in the Ukrainians. Those guys do not mess around. Alright, I think this is our parking spot here. Yep, we're good to go. Okay, let's power this baby down. And I can say my goodbyes to you. Left engine off. Right engine off. Canopy open. Lights off. Alright. That's it. And power off. Okay, so thank you as always for watching. This has been BelGeode flying as Chernyy Rossii, the Black Russian. And once again, we have managed to save the day with Tiger Squadron. Sukhumi has been destroyed. Gaudata has been captured. The Turks, their backs have been broken. We will not be seeing their F-16s from the famous Vandal Squadron anymore. They are out of planes. Woot! So I sincerely hope that you've enjoyed this little series. We're not done yet. We're going to switch over to other aircraft and do some more stories. So be sure to tune in for that. As always, remember to like and subscribe. That way I get more popularity on YouTube, which is also a very good thing. Don't forget you can find me on Twitch at www.twitch.tv. I do way more than DCS World. I actually do like MMORPGs, sometimes a bit of FPS and stuff like that. So you can always be guaranteed to find something worth watching if I'm live streaming. So be sure to check that out. As always, you can find me on Facebook at BelGeode2015 and on Twitter at BelGeode. Okay, so that'll about do it for me. Thank you all for watching. Really do appreciate it. There goes the Tsar Hilo. I suspect he's going to fly all the way down to Sochi to see if he can pick up Boris. Until next time, I'm wishing you all the best. Ciao.